Hello, class. Hope everyone is well. Hope everyone is safe today. Today, we'd like to talk a little more about introductory speech, which is coming up very, very soon. I look forward to this actual speech because it's finally you have a chance to express yourself, to learn a little more about public speaking, to be the voice that you would like to be. As we saw over the last couple of weeks or so, your voice is very important. Voice can be used for good, it can be used for evil. So it's very important to use that voice in the best possible way. Remember, the upcoming introductory speech is not for a grade, but it's very important to make sure you do complete the assignment, make sure you do your level best. It's very important because our next three speeches are for grades, which make for the bulk of your grading in your overall courses. So it's very important to make sure you put your best foot forward because those students who tend not to perform well in the introductory speech or tend not to complete it at all winds up typically not doing well on the other assignments because they were not prepared. So I made it so where it's not up for a grade, so you can feel more relaxed, you can feel more accommodated when it comes to giving the speech itself. If you look under week one, I have an actual tab that says mastering your delivery. So it's really important to look under that particular tab, mastering your delivery, to help you get some key pointers in becoming a good, strong, effective public speaker. I have good concepts, really quality ideas in which you can follow in terms of being a good, strong public speaker. So it's very important to review those actual writings that I perform for you. Also, there's a deduction chart, which you can take a look at. The chart primarily deals with the speeches that will be graded. But from that chart, you understand how many points are deducted for each particular error that you may make. Everyone makes an error, it's just natural. So no one's going to be perfect. So just relax yourself to the best you can. The chart itself deals with the speeches for informative, your persuasive, and your workplace speech. So again, this upcoming speech will not be graded, but it's good, very important to understand what the deductions look like so you would get a better idea of when you actually receive the grades. So it's important to make sure that you understand those deduction charts. Take off for hesitations, things of that nature. So practice is really important in becoming a good, strong, effective public speaker. Very, very important. Also under the tab Message Delivery under week one, you will see actual comments that I made to students last semester. So you will get a better feel for exactly what I'm looking for in terms of being a good quality speaker and what challenges may befall you as a speaker. So review those comments as well. It really, really helps you understand better what it takes to be a public speaker, a quality public speaker, and what it takes to achieve a good, strong grade in this particular class. So be sure to look on the Master Your Delivery. Our first assignment was the essay regarding me and public speaking. It was for me to get a simple assessment on where you stand in terms of being a public speaker. So it's important to make sure that you review that essay, that you understand where you fall in the line of being a good public speaker, and work to do your best that you can to improve that. So I really enjoyed reading those essays because I got a good assessment on where people feel. Some people actually had some experience, some people didn't like it so much, which is understandable, but public speaking is a natural, necessary challenge of life. In order to be an effective person, in order to get an effective job, you need to be able to speak in public. Because most interviews now, it's not one-on-one, it's a panel, it's public. So therefore, the ability to be articulate, to look a person in the eye, to sound relaxed, so critical in terms of being a quality public speaker. So therefore, please make sure you review the essay that you wrote and internalize it and try to be the best you can be in terms of moving forward. Next, assignment 2 was simply reviewing and writing out the answers based on ebook questions. And those questions are very important because you will see those again in our midterm exam. So anytime there are actual assignments from our ebook, you will see those on the midterm exam or on the final exam. So those not for just exercise, but it's something that's really, really important. And it's in the key concepts of being a good quality public speaker. That was assignment 2. Each assignment counts for 1% of your grade. So if you please review the syllabus, you will see that those assignments count for 1%. And it's very important to make sure those assignments are turned in on time to avoid receiving a 0 on those. The bulk of your grade falls with the actual speeches themselves and with the exams. But it's still important to make sure you turn those assignments in on time because it helps you either study for the exam or write and recite a quality speech. So those are important. But make sure you turn those assignments in on time. I have them posted very early so you can get a good jump on it. So that's assignment number 2. Assignment 3 is actual outline for your introductory speech. So from that actual outline, you will give your speech. No need to type at this time, things of that nature. For our future speeches, you will be responsible for typing up an outline and an essay. This is our first speech. I want you to feel super relaxed. I want you to be the best you can be from a comfortable standpoint. So therefore, you feel free to give your speech from that rough draft outline, assignment 3. No need to type it up, anything of that nature, but you turned it in already on a rough draft format. So that is what you can actually speak from, the rough draft outline that you typed and turned in. Relax yourself as much as possible. You can feel free to rearrange those criteria in the outline, things of that nature. But I want you to exude who you are. It's very, very important because as you grow and become a better speaker, being authentic is so critical in really maximizing who you are. In order to get a better idea of the requirements for the speech, you please look under introductory speech recording. When you click on that, you will see the actual guidelines for giving an effective speech. Speech requirements is 2 to 4 minutes long, and there are multiple other requirements for this particular speech. Review those guidelines very, very carefully. Get in the habit of doing so. Again, this will not be for a grade, this first speech, but the other 3 will be for grades. And that's very, very important because if you fail to execute this one well, sad to say, the same thing is going to happen for the graded speeches. And it also is a good way for you to get a really test run in terms of make sure you understand how to upload the actual speech and place it properly in the Dropbox. All this stuff is very important because when it comes time a few weeks from now for a informative speech, points will be deducted for being late, or if you don't turn in at all, you receive a 0. So once you get a good understanding how to do it with this first speech, which does not count for a grade, you will totally be fine with executing the speeches for the upcoming 3 speeches that will be graded. So it's very important to make sure you understand that. Again, looking forward to reviewing some speeches, understanding who you are a little better, making sure that you are the best speaker you can be, giving you tips of the trade, things of that nature. So with public speaking, it's about practice. It's about relaxing yourself. Some people are naturally better than others, but it's something you definitely can become better at when it comes to practice, when it comes to relaxation, things of that nature. Kind of tough to wing it at times. Some people are good at that, but by and large, the more you prepare, like anything in life, the more you prepare, the more you feel confident, the better you will perform. So please adhere to this particular video. Review video as often as you can so you can totally get a strong understanding of what's coming up and what's due in terms of introductory speech. Again, you will present that from just a rough draft assignment from assignment 3. Relax yourself, feel confident, make sure you're in a nice quiet area so there'll be no disturbance, and let the true you shine with that. Hope everyone stays well, everyone stays safe, and talk to you soon. Take care.